Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. Last time we finished up everything that I think there is to do in the lighthouse. We are about as done with the lighthouse as we could ever be. We are 100% here, which means we've now 100%ed two areas. Admittedly, both of them fairly small. We kind of want to, when we're exploring in this episode, we kind of want to finish off as many areas as possible. Because once we've got everything in an area, we can kind of close it off and we can have a better idea of what we have left. Because we have a lot of areas that have a lot left, like the Ravine Coast. We have some things, like Arlathan, where if we get one more chest, we can pretty much just say, we're done with Arlathan and move on. So, that's one of the things I want to do over the next couple of episodes. But first, I want to go to the Hosberg Wetlands, because there are new quests available in this area. We have a quest for Tash in this area. And we have another quest to go and speak to somebody else in this area. So it just makes a lot of sense to do this one first. So, journal-wise, let me set our quest to the correct one, which is a cabin in the Blight. Wait a second, this is the cabin that we could never open, right? Oh! Now that's gonna be good to open that and make sure that we actually know what's in there. But yeah, so off to the Hosberg Wetlands. Let's go. Now, in terms of who we're going to take Tash. Oh yeah, also I'm not changing any of our equipment right now, because our equipment is perfect for fighting Darkspawn, and this area is filled with Darkspawn. So we're going to take Tash. Applies overwhelmed, detonates weakened. Oh, who has the lowest opinion of us? Companions. Or lowest bond, I should say. Oh, that's Tash, but she's already going to be there. So, Balara, Nev. Okay. Let's maybe work on Nev, because Nev, one, has a main quest with us instead of a side quest, and two, she's still hardened, so we might see if we can get her out of that state, although it does increase her damage, so anyway. We're going to take Nev, and we're going to take Tash. Sounds good to me. Nev has ice, which should be neutral against Darkspawn as well, which is fine. Right. Head this way to the Hosberg Wetlands. Although if there are spirits, then, you know, then she's not so good, but... Tash and Nev. Yes, that's all fine. We can apply and detonate the other one that they have on there. Works perfectly for me. I need to check Tash here for a second. Are you on your dragon killing stuff? Because we are about to face a dragon. Yeah, that makes sense. Or potentially. It definitely implies there's a dragon that's going to be there. Go Tash and Nev. Let's go. Wonderful. So now, we're in here. And this is now, I guess, the Grey Warden base, which previously it wasn't. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Okay. Yes, this is now filled with Grey Wardens. Okay. Ooh, and there's some codex entries here. Nice. Alright. Let's grab it. An improved Blight. Notes recovered from Weishaupt. Translated from Elven by Balara. Sent to Warden Antoine. The Blight was active during our slumber. It can alter living creatures, but its shapes are crude, wasteful. Elgonan has requested vassals worthy of a god. Thickening the Darkspawn's bones and quickening their ichor was trivial. Other alterations are underway. Pools of blood are easily coaxed to produce Darkspawn repeatedly. Some of their properties change without prompting. Their flesh is surprisingly malleable, vital, eager. It used to require greater effort to shape the Blight. Did we accumulate more of it in ourselves as we slept? Investigate later. Note from Balara. Is this Gillinan? Does she not know what she looks like? Or did she graft on extra bits before getting blighted? I don't know which is worse. Okay. Interesting. So, Gillinan still doesn't actually know what's going on with her in terms of the Blight and the transformations. Okay. Anything back this way? Now there's warden stuff here, it's definitely worth a little run around again to check that there isn't any new stuff. A little trapped on that person. Right. Over here. Nothing obvious. There's Antoine and
right?
Evka.
If you hadn't made it.
It's not our time yet.
Okay, Codex. Research notes on the Blight. A series of research notes first in Antoine's hand. Sample 1. Spreading across the glass more than expected. Pulsing pattern different at first, now matches others. Pulsing pattern now different than others. Sample inconsistent behavior, but why? In Evka's hand. Inconsistent or creating a harmony, one that makes sense to the Blight? In Antoine's hand. Yes, or discordance to the same effect. With each other, or with the gods, or is it something else? What would happen if we move them closer together, or farther apart, or somewhere else? I wonder if we could hear it better, or if there's an alchemical process that might disrupt it. In Evka's hand. Antoine, this is your reminder to take a break. Love, Evka. Okay. So they're getting caught up in the research. Letters in the aftermath. Antoine and Evka. I said the last letter would be the last, but I've got more questions. When someone is blighted, does it advance slowly or all at once? What if the person won't stop working or getting into trouble? Won't that make it advance quicker? Is the progression all internal or is it going to be obvious? How long, if you had to guess? Is there a point when your secret warden ritual will no longer help? Nev has mentioned a thing or two about your wetlands, so I know you've got your own problems. I'll take whatever answers you have time to send. Tarquin. Corresponding letter to be sent to Minrathous. Tarquin, I wish I could give you easy answers. With the Blight changed so much, we cannot promise things will go as we suggest, but our response will be as honest as we know. How quickly the Blight advances depends on the person and how severely they are blighted, but it's typically steady. More consistent when a person's general wounds are healed. Getting further blighted would likely complicate the matter, but nothing else should that we know of. There is little more you can watch for than what you've written us about already. We cannot give you a timeline, but it isn't years. I'm sorry. As for the warden ritual, there isn't a time when it's too late, but if the person doesn't survive it, then that is instant. We won't conscript the Viper, but if he wishes, we'll be here. Sincerely, Antoine and Evka. So yeah, they still are not revealing what the actual ritual is to people, but definitely letting you know that there is a chance that you will simply be dead from it. But we know what it actually is. A pair of calling letters addressed to Evka and Antoine, meant to be opened when the sender is gone. Evka, I should have died once, but I was rescued. I became a Grey Warden, and a second life, and that second life gave me you. You are my joie de vivre, my joy. Do you know your face lights up when you see sparrows? You didn't know them growing up and found them later in life. We do much to restore what the Blight destroys, at least we try. Is what we're supposed to do, but selfishly, if you're reading this, I tried to make a world with more sparrows in it for you. Je t'aime, je aimerai toujours. Antoine. The second letter uses a cipher known only to the writer and the recipient. The key is contained in their favorite book. So je t'aime. I think that's I love you. And then toujours, I think, is like every day. So I'm guessing je t'aimerai toujours is like, and I will always love you. Or I will love you for all days or something like that. French is a little rusty. Or my French is a little rusty, but, you know, it's the general vibe.
All right. I think we can make this work.
I took work orders from all the wardens.
Already?
Yeah, and some of the villagers too. You're going to be busy.
Gee, thanks.
Hello.
Rook, good to see you.
I guess I'll press the rank up button. Wonderful. We did it. Sell valuables. Okay. I guess I'll press the rank up button. Wonderful. Well, that was easy enough. Buy. What have you got? We don't have a lot of money, but, you know, what have you got? Cutthroat sword upgrade. Makes precision better. Griffin's Talon. Deal fire damage to all nearby enemies if this attack breaks the target's armor. For Davrin. Okay. Not that useful, because we're not that precise. That's a rally party one. Blight killer. Vulnerability to fire damage is increased by 25%. That's pretty cool. And then we have the upgraded True Flight bow that means that it completely ignores enemy defense. As in the shop. Oh no. I need that. That is incredible. What else have we got here? Excuse me? This is just a hat. Okay, anyway. Champion's Brilliant Regalia. Immune to burning. I mean, definitely useful if you're facing something that applies burning. Crafter's Trappings. Makes it weakened more effective. Recruit's War Hat. Okay. Damage versus enemies with high health is up. Damage versus barrier and armor is up. Charge attacks and weak point damage versus enemies with high health is up. Enhanced damage on impact with your first attack in an encounter. This wide-brimmed helmet offers reliable protection whether the road leads its wearers through the Anderfells, the deep roads, or beyond. This is a great hat to wear for weak enemies, and I've already said my thing with weak enemies, but why is it great for weak enemies? Well, because they'll be on high health at the start of a fight, and you will gain enhanced damage on that first attack with them. Basically, this is a I see a weak enemy and I immediately destroy it type hat. This is not going to be good on bosses because bosses will not be on high health for a large portion of the fight and your first attack will matter very little. But, cool. Although I guess it will actually, they'll be on high health for the whole time that you're taking down a barrier or armor. So I guess if they have a ton of barrier or armor, maybe then that plays out better. But anyway, I'm going to buy it because we haven't, we don't have one. Okay. Garb of Kinship. Okay, the upgrade to that increases effectiveness for all advantages. And then Frontline Plated Mail. Oh, this is a physical resistance one. Oh, similar to the ones where we've seen fire and electricity resistance. The mail added to this body armor provides extra protection for weathering even the most arduous siege. We'll buy it. You know, so we have the first level. Oh, Rally Party effectiveness. Wow. I really don't need Rally Party. In here, Unburnable Band. Increases burning duration. Warden Signet. Which you buy at purple. Fire damage up, fire resistance up, fire ability damage against armor up. 50% of all your other damage type bonuses contribute to your fire damage bonus. Ooh, a ring gifted to the wardens who survived the 5th Blight. Well, I'll buy it, but interesting. So very, very, very good if you're facing something that's weak to fire. As is this, by the way, which so that's why I'm going to buy that as well, the Warden Straps. Because its upgrade is the one that does fire damage around you. Not that we're going to equip it immediately, but it is like very useful. In here, in Peace Vigilance, the statue of a Grey Warden warrior lighter than expected and the helmet lifts to reveal a hollow interior as if something was once concealed inside. And then, a Mysterious Andraste. A statue of Andraste. Numbers carved into the bottom of her cloak seem to reference the verse from the Chant of Light, but don't match any known recordings. And then, themes. The Grey Warden theme. We'll have that. And 1% boost to all resistances. Yeah, we'll have that too. Alright. Cool. I will leave you be. And then, we can go in here to clear the codex entries from the codexes that we have already read, because you can read them on the shop screen. Oh, mark all as read. We can just use the mark all as read button now, because we've actually, yeah, we have read all the other codex entries. That works. Okay, in here, probably should do another pass on our equipment at some point, but, yeah, for now it doesn't matter too much. Problem with all the equipment having like these stats on it that are very good against specific things is that you don't know what you're fighting till you're fighting it, right? So it's only useful if you need to reload the save.
You need anything else?
But quite a lot of the time you would want to have.
See you around.
You almost, if you want to play optimally, as in if you want fights to go the best way that they can, you almost want to just have your character die at the start of every, like, check the resistances and then just have your character die and reset the fight. Which doesn't feel good, right? That doesn't feel like the way that you want to play the game. But it is the best way to have the easiest fights. Oh no, it's kind of odd. Anyway, where are we going here? We are going to this one. Okay. I don't know why I tried to click it like it would give me some kind of navigation thing. Because that doesn't exist in this game, but anyway. Head over here. Oh, hello.
Hey, I'm Flynn, apprentice physician.
Everything all right?
I've been busy with patients, but I'm short on medical supplies. My mentor, Oscar, he should have some. He has a cabin outside the village. If you're out there, tell him you saw Flynn, and they could use his help.
Okay. Why are you dressed in a Grey Warden's outfit? If your mentor has a cabin outside here. Unless you're like a local Grey Warden. I have many questions. Anyway, none of them matter. Hello.
So Flynn must be local.
Ooh.
Then they saw the Blight surge through the place. It's home.
Vashadan.
Hello.
Warden Alona, medic for the Order, or those of us here at least. I've got a lot of patience, but I'll help as I can.
Ooh. You sell a lot. Like, reflect on potion use, additional burning stack on potion use, increased defense by 1% when bought, resistance is by 1% when bought, obviously. And more of this stuff. Oh, what's this? So this is siphon duration on using a potion. This is a new one we haven't got before. Grants rejuvenation on potion use. So that's the one that heals over time. Interesting. This girdle's design helps prolong the effects of healing potions, useful when facing lasting blood magic favored by magisters. We'll buy it because we don't have one, but that's definitely interesting. So basically, if we were to use Pilfer with it, it would start healing us over time, and then it also had a heal at the end as well on the top level. It's kind of intriguing. Rare in most areas of Thedas, this herb has been harvested to near extinction to fuel Tevinter Magisterium over the ages. Found only in the most protected of chests, and if you are very lucky, extracted alongside Heartwood. Huh. Okay. And then we have a bit of decor. Okay. We're not going to buy it
It's good to
because
see
that's
you.
for something for when you've got excess money. But anyway, hello.
Rook, I'm Greta. Good to have you here.
You look a bit worried.
We're not sure where some of our wardens are, Beckett and a few others. We're supposed to check in. We need to look out for each other more than ever. It's just, I know they took Weishaupt hard, and I hope they're okay.
Okay. What's this one for? Search for the missing Grey Wardens. Oh, they're all here? Oh. Alright then. I guess I'll look for them here then. Because we're already in the area. Ooh. Oh, that was it. Oh. Evka and Antoine were talking about clearing the Blight out there. Not if we hit it first. I'll bring you in. Just keep it quiet. This is for us. Meet me later. I thought that was one that we must have already have read, which is why I didn't even acknowledge it. Okay. Hello. You're the old shop who was here before, right? Yeah. The straw man appearance. Oh, you can wear sacks of... you can wear discarded sacks? That's interesting. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting stuff here. Anyway, we'll leave you be.
It's the little details.
Supplies stashed at the Blight Grove meet there.
The color in the wood, the different patterns in the rings.
Okay, and then over this way. Oh. You're the blacksmith.
You need
That's
something
fine.
scraped together?
Oh no, I got lost. Right, in here, we're looking for another thing we can... Is it this? Nope, a dog named Ostagar. He was a scrawny thing, the last left in his litter. The man swore he was descended from the heroic Mabari of Ostagar, the fearless dogs who saw the fifth Blight. But I couldn't have a dog. After the loss in the deep roads, what was left of my life was something I'd face alone. That night there was a fire. I hauled buckets with the rest of the villagers, and we doused the flames. I found that scrawny puppy. I couldn't find a man anywhere. I tried to shoo the pup, but 2 days out of the village and he came tumbling into my camp. I called him Ostagar and said he could stay for now. I meant to find him a place to stay, a farm, a quiet village, maybe some noble's villa, but Ostagar never wanted to remain behind. For now turned into months, and then a year, and then I couldn't imagine life without him. I thought we'd only be in Weishaupt a week. Then came the Darkspawn army, the archdemon, that god. Ostagar and I ran through the falling towers and clawed our way through the horde. Then, for the first time in 3 years, Ostagar wasn't at my side. I was alone. When the wall collapsed and smoke filled the room, I pictured Ostagar running. Maybe he'd gotten away. He could escape from Weishaupt and find that farm I should have left him in the first place. If I was alone, it would be okay if Ostagar was safe. Then I heard a Darkspawn snarl, then fall silent. I was dragged from the wreckage, though I wasn't sure I wanted to be, and Ostagar was there wagging his tail. Evkan Antoine told me there's trouble all over Thedas. He asked if I'd go to Ferelden and send reports. I'll show Ostagar the ruins he's named for. I don't know if he's related to those 5th Blight Mabari, but to me, he's the best of them. From Warden Nori's journal. Yeah, Mabari had some extra lore in Origins. Basically, they are incredibly intelligent animals and can properly understand humans to a greater degree than others. That was what they were saying, basically. So, ability to think about what to do in a crisis.
Are more than a building.
But we were supposed to protect it.
Okay. We failed at Weishaupt. We can wait for a chance to make that up, or we can take it. Just us. The Griffin Gate Guard will earn our place here.
Some wardens were meeting at the Grove, but they didn't want anyone to know.
Okay. I thought somebody was going to have like a comment afterwards, but no. So that's there, and then that's the other one we need to go to. And then the other one we need to go to is along the road. Perfect. Well, let's start here then. Let's see what's going on. Oh.
That cabin must be the physician's. Flynn's mentor. Blight.
Damn it.
There we go.
You can still search it.
Keep hitting.
They're dead now.
Yep. They are dead now. There's something back here. Yep. The things that we thought were things previously. It's just that, yeah, we couldn't access them due to being story blocked.
Look for medical supplies.
Aha. Blue buttons. Dried petals from a flower found throughout the Anderfels. Among the first to fade when the blight emerges, these blue buttons smell of warm honey and rainy spring mornings, things the blight forgets. We still have another 83 of those to find, apparently.
There was a life here.
Yeah. Damn.
Note with griddle cake recipe. Want to try strawberries? Okay. Oh.
Too sick to move.
Well, that's one way to put it. I would say extremely dead. Physician's notebook. Sketch of a plant and a map with a few areas circled. Margin note reads, Brona's bloom, few places left, Blight's moving fast, time to leave and return, a risk. Anything from Marta, must slow infection, hold on, love.
A notebook. It describes a local plant, Brona's bloom. None here, but Oscar left to find more. For his wife. If he left before the cabin was blighted, we might still find him out there.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Right, let's see where the map has us going here. Oh, out that way. Okay, we can do that. It's fine. There's also a small path I haven't taken, apparently. Wonder if it was blocked off. It says there's a small path up to the left. Might have been blocked off previously. Okay. We'll stay into the left here. Where is this path that's apparently up here? Apparently it's this way? Oh, yeah. Yes, so it is. But we can't access it either, so... Alright then. Might be story locked. Ah, top of the tower. There are no fights here? There were fights previously. Nope. Alright then. Climb. And...
Brona's Bloom. This was in the physician's book. It's been picked over.
Then the physician, Oscar, he was here. We need to keep looking.
Okay. Oop. Oh, it wouldn't let me jump off here. Okay. Let me jump off there, though. Right, all the way along this way. We'll try the other place. I'm assuming that the place we need to go is in there, but it's currently blocked off. That would make the most sense to me. Right. And here.
Brona's Bloom. Picked over like the last one.
Ugh, that doesn't help. We need the physician.
Okay, again, staying at the edge in case there are dark spawn that spawn, although we could probably cross over here. Grab that, some heartwood. Okay. That didn't open that passage, weirdly. Huh. Okay. Oh, the last one is miles away. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why the zipline exists. Previously, I was like, why does the zipline exist? What's the purpose of it? Why would there be a random zipline here? The reason the zipline exists is so that you can go from this quest to the other part of this quest that you need to do. Makes perfect sense, really, when you think about it.
So, your mom wanted you to lay low, and now you're with us.
And because I wanted to be here.
Then it looks like we pleased everyone. Isn't that novel?
Yep. It's great.
Okay. Let's go. Looks like all the darkspawn haven't respawned in these areas, which is interesting. I guess we did clear some blight things, but I kind of assumed that they'd all respawn. I mean, this one respawned, but... That's fine.
Darkspawn.
Here
right,
we go.
Up here, and... In here. Big hit. Kill. Wonderful.
There's a body.
Killed. Didn't have a chance.
His bag. Brona's Bloom. This was the physician. Oscar.
We can take the supplies back, get the village some help, and Flynn some answers.
Okay. That means that that thing that we saw previously was not related to this quest. Okay. Down here, then. Oh, that's not where I want to go. I want to go to this quest next. Because we're already in the area. Let's go. What happens if I shoot this? Oh, it just allows you to access the jumping puzzle. I see. Yeah, well, I say puzzle. It's not even a puzzle. It's just moving rocks in and out. Okay. Darkspawn.
Here comes trouble.
There you go. Keep up the damage. Trying to get headshots with those, but failing. There we go. Oh, should have just parried. Okay. There we go. Big damage. Big damage. Big damage. Nice. And very big damage. Nice.
Got through that.
I found the warden. I found the warden. Is this not what we're looking for? Do I need to be out of combat?
Rook, not bad.
There we go. Now I'm out of combat. I found the warden. This isn't the guy we needed to find? Okay. Should I try it again? I found the warden.
Got company.
Okay.
Let's finish this.
Maybe now?
The
Yeah.
tree.
Fallen map. A map of the Hosberg wetlands of the redoubt and the nearby village ruin circled. Across the village are the words "Hold here."
A map and plans.
The missing wardens. Another lead.
He's gone. He was drawn to the tree.
Wonder what he saw that we don't.
Maybe the Blight messed with him. We'll tell the wardens.
Okay. Go to the Lost Village. So that's that direction. Sure. Let's do that. Let's see whether the other areas are unlocked on this route, which we've already been through once, so could be mostly clear. Ah, yeah, there are new things that
Ready
we can
for a
unlock
fight?
here. Okay. Interesting route they took to us, but it's okay.
Darkspawn, bring them down and we'll clear a path.
Keep shooting.
Got us at
Yeah.
range. Watch it.
And didn't quite get to parry, but that's okay. In here, big hit. And then again. Then again. Oh, burning and then frozen to death.
Made it through that one.
That's something. And then this one is here. Now we destroy this, which then leads over here. There we go.
Should be easier to travel through here. That will help the wardens.
Okay, over this way. And Imperial Weave and Bones Beneath the Creek, verse 2. Anderfell's folk song lyrics. She saw the strange light dancing. She thought she heard it speak. Come now, Ella, we are prancing from bones beneath the creek. Okay. Hello.
Are you alright?
We wanted to prove we could stop the Darkspawn, that we deserved to be here. There had to be a reason we survived when so many others at Weiss helped. I'm not as bad as I look. I can get myself back to Lavendel. Thank you. I just need a moment to say goodbye.
Quest complete. And new thing. Oh, and level 36. And new thing. And chest. But once this leaves, the Anderfells. Harding. The Anderfells have a gloomy reputation. Most of the villages are small and sit on empty roads in the hills, off narrow tracks through the forest or tucked away in the wetlands. The Anderfells survive some of the worst blights in history, of course, but it's a strange and fascinating place beyond that. Evka and I are never bored, and only sometimes nearly eaten or cursed, or, well, you see what I mean. We'll be in the Anderfells a while yet, I think. If you find yourself here, be sure to find us. Antoine. On the reverse, a map of the Anderfells has been annotated in Evka and Antoine's handwriting to include solitary inns, deep road entrances, and remote villages such as Eichvale, Fenhold, and Lavendel. Okay. And that's where Harding got our info. Oh, also, skills. Nice. We can now take 15% less damage from enemies who are shocked. Not the best one for us, but we're really going for maximum arrows on the next one, which is an 8% general damage increase, which is always good. And then our recruit simple tunic has been upgraded, where 20% with 20% damage from heavy charge attacks. That is better than the. That's better. All right, we're back to this armor. Okay, when I say we're back to this armor, what I mean is we're back to this armor. There we go. It's a little better. Now, I'm going to assume that no other areas have been unlocked here yet, but I might be wrong. Let's head back this way. It might be Tasha's quest even that unlocks it. Let's hand in this quest. Or these quests? Do we have multiple? Oh no, because that one just said quest completed, right? So, right. Let's hand in this quest. And then do Tash's quest. Hello.
Flynn, we have Brona's bloom.
That will really help. Thank you. Oscar, the physician, was he, or his wife, Marta?
I'm sorry. They're gone. You're from here, right? You were Oscar's apprentice.
I knew him and Marta my whole life. I was at the end of my training. I'll make sure it's put to good use. With these plants, I can help the village, the wardens, whoever needs it.
How are things in the village?
With the Blight surge, how have things been in the village?
Bad. People are scared. Some are sick. We know Darkspawn are out there, and that's a death without mercy. But this is the Anderfells. If you aren't dead, then you're still alive.
Okay, want to talk about Oscar?
It sounds like Oscar was a good friend.
You could talk to him about anything and he'd be interested. Plants, books, sword training, listening to me figure myself out, the non-binary stuff. He was all ears. When I said I wanted to help people, he said he'd train me, but that I'd find my own ways too, and I'd have to tell him all about it.
Okay. You're doing good work.
You're doing good work here. I'm glad I could help.
It's not just me. The wardens have a medic. Between the two of us, we'll get by. I want to help. I almost lost the chance.
What do you mean?
When the Blight surged through, I nearly died. Evka and Antoine found me, but I was blighted. Past healing. They let me take the warden joining ritual. It saved my life, and gave me warden abilities.
Does that mean you're a Grey Warden?
It should mean I have no choice. The joining ingredients are rare. If that first warden had found me... Evka and Antoine said I'm welcome, but they're happy to see me continue as I am.
Okay. What Evka and Antoine did?
So, Antoine and Evka giving you a choice...
It's against the Order's rules. Or it was. I don't know if they broke the rules or maybe something will change. What they did? But Evka said to stop thanking them.
Okay, what was the joining like?
The joining ritual gives wardens their abilities. What was it like? What's it like now?
I shouldn't go into the details. It wasn't fun. But I'm here. Even if I'm different now.
Well, I'm glad you're alright.
I know there's a lot that goes with it, but I'm glad Evka and Antoine found you.
Me too. It's just a lot to get used to. You know, I can sense the blight in my warden patients. I can't reverse it, but I think it helps my treatments. I won't be killing Darkspawn, but I'll fight the blight my way. I'm still Lavendale's physician. Whatever else has changed, that hasn't.
Okay. I respect what you're doing.
I think what you're doing here, helping the injured, it's great.
Thanks, Rook. Just try not to need my help personally. Between us, the medicines I mix taste awful.
No promises.
Okay. Though Blight took Flynn's mentor, the team recovered medical supplies for Lavendale. Flynn revealed the Blight nearly killed them as well. But Evka and Antoine found Flynn and let them take the warden joining ritual, saving their life. Flynn knows firsthand what the Blight can do and plans to use their new Blight sensing abilities to better help their patients. So we get advantage duration up on the reinforced bindings if we wanted to. Ooh, okay. There was an odd amount of dialogue there.
But if you had more questions about
by that I mean like there's been characters who like are main characters we don't get that much dialogue with. It's just like, okay. But it was just continually just going, alright, and then we'd have another bit of dialogue that says the same thing, and then like, alright, and then we'd have another bit of dialogue, and I'm just like, okay. Weird. Made me wonder if that was like a guest NPC. They have had them in the past. Like whether that was a person you're meant to know. But anyway, wait for dawn. Exploring a dragon's cave yields new information for Tash.
Tosh, what are you doing?
She's not in her lair. I was ready. I could have fought her.
Tosh?
Doesn't matter. I can still look for clues. See if she'll turn into a monster like Gillinea's archdemon did. I have to figure this out. I'm a dragon slayer.
Stop and think logically.
Not right now, you're not.
Vashmatar!
Stop and think. You rushed in alone with no plan. That's how a dragon slayer handles the hunt?
Wait, look at that.
Ropes.
Kunari ropes. The Antam. They're the ones who've been blighting the dragons for the gods. Those fucking ropes. They tie her down with these ropes so they can blight her. They turn her into something blighted and ugly and wrong. Some she was never supposed to be. Chakratoebra. I've got to be ready to fight her. I'm a dragon slayer.
Tosh.
I'm a crappy Kunari. I'm not really Ravani. I'm no good as a daughter. I can't even be a woman right. I have to be a dragon slayer.
Okay. And you are.
You're a good dragon slayer, Tosh. You're also a good warrior, a good lord of fortune, and a good member of this team. We need you if we're gonna stop the gods, and you need to believe in yourself. So tell me what's really going on.
My mother put these ropes on me. She tied me up. Why did she do that? Is it because I didn't fit as a woman? Is it why I don't fit as a woman?
Tosh,
The shadow dragons say there are people who use they instead of he or she. They're not men or women. And I like how it feels when I imagine myself that way. But I'm not supposed to breathe fire. Am I not supposed to feel like this? What does she want me to be?
Forgo romance and urge Tash to embrace Kunari culture. She cares for you and so do I. Commit to an exclusive relationship with Tash. Or forgo romance and urge Tash to embrace Ravani culture. Oh. So, by my rules, I am choosing the top right option. But interesting, she's using the Kun to help. But, as I mentioned in the previous episode, this isn't Kunari culture. Kunari culture is that you would be a member of a caste and you would be a member of the whole. To embrace Kunari culture, you would have to go and live with the Kunari. You would have to be a part of their plans, a part of the greater whole. You cannot be a member of the Kunari culture outside of the Kunari. Now you might be like, what about Iron Bull in the previous game? Iron Bull was a member of the whole. He was acting on the orders of the whole. He was an extension of the whole. He was not an independent being. Now, potentially he was if you chose certain choices towards the end of the game, but at that point, he was separate from the Kunari. He was not part of Kunari culture. So, that doesn't make any sense. Forget what she wants. Forgo romance and urge Tash to embrace Ravani culture. That also, okay. Is that really what we're telling her to do? I don't think that's what we're telling her to do. At least based upon what is written in the bottom right there. I guess it would just be, I guess this is more reject Kunari, which means that this would be the only culture she has remaining. So, anyway. Commit to an exclusive relationship with Tash. She cares for you, so do I.
Your mother tried to stop you from breathing fire because she was worried the Antam would find you. Did she ever try to stop you from being a warrior?
She didn't love it. She never stopped me.
Because she wanted you to be the powerful, beautiful person you are.
Person, not woman.
You tell me, Tosh. What feels right to you?
And person. And using they for myself. I really like how that feels. But I don't want this to mess up stuff with you. I need to know if it changes how you feel about me.
It's what matters to you.
I fell for an amazing dragon hunter. And nothing is going to change the way I feel about them.
I want to keep doing this with you anywhere that isn't a blighted dragon's lair.
Fair point.
Okay, bye.
Okay then. Well, that was very unexpected. Are you telling me my bond only went up to level 5 with her? The reason why I'm questioning that is that Harding is at level 7. In fact, wait a second. Nev has a larger bond with us than Tash. Nev absolutely hates our guts currently. Okay, very odd mechanics versus other stuff. Actually, I felt that scene was better. I felt that scene was improved. I think it wasn't perfect, but I think if that was the level that the other scenes were at, it would have been a better storyline so far for her. Anyway, what are we taking here? What does she use? Detonates weakened, fire breath. Maybe I'll just upgrade fire breath. Maybe we'll try and make that her thing. Because this is the auto one that always activates. So let's upgrade this. So damage versus health. I think some cooldown duration. Cooldown duration is quite nice. Yeah. And then I think burning damage makes more sense than duration when we get there, but we'll see. Yeah. Damage is increased by 10% per stack of burning on the target. Every time the target takes damage from burning applied by this ability, the target's fire resistance is reduced. The width of the breath? No. I like this. So you make the burning more effective, and then you make it so their fire resistance goes down when burning is applied. Oh, that's good. Okay. And then we'll choose this. Right. Also, I think this is the second Dragon Age game in a row that I've ended up with the Canary romance. I believe so. Not 100% sure though, but I think that might be the case. Alright. Now we're going to go over here just to purely test something. Is this area unlocked now? And... nope. Still locked off. Still absolutely nothing that's going to unlock it. Alright then. So this area, I think, is done for now, right? Yep. Okay. In which case, it is back to the lighthouse. But first of all, I just want to check. So we're at 66% now on that. Also, the warden's strength has jumped up significantly, which is cool. Right. Let's head back this way. And what it meant. Rook, you pulled me out of that mess in the Hosberg wetlands. After Weishaupt, I kept looking for reasons why I survived, or a way I could make it worth it. I thought if I could make a big difference in those wetlands, maybe the reason would be fate. Evka and Antoine need volunteers to travel to the free marches and check on things. They suggested I go. The wardens who take the assignment will travel weeks on the road through unblighted land. I think I need that. I need to stop looking for some grand design in my life. I need to stop looking for some grand design my life fits into and figure out what it is now. If I sound more lost than grateful, I am, but I still wanted you to know the latter. Warden Beckett. Okay. Oh. Rook was speaking, I cut him off.
After Weishaupt, we can't afford to ignore anything to do with the Blight. The Gloomhowler was working with Darkspawn. I should help Davrin when he learns more about it.
Okay. What a Random bit of dialogue. Okay, so we got more with Tash. Wait. Check in with Davrin? Oh, no, absolutely not yet. Well, I suppose we should. We should check in. I was thinking absolutely not because I don't want to advance the main story, but we can't advance it anyway because we need to advance Nev's side. Although maybe if I never advance Davrin's side, then Nev's side can be done safely without it giving me a choice. I don't know, probably not. If that even is the choice.
Hey, good. I wanted to ask you something. My mother and I have a weekly dinner thing. I was gonna meet her in Ravane. You could come with me. As, you know, with me. If you want.
I'd love to.
Ah, meeting Tash's mother. Secrets of the Kunari? Well, this is going to be a different quest. Yeah. Okay, I wonder if you must get this quest otherwise, like even if you're not in the romance path, but interesting. Because it's a new area, but I imagine this would play out very differently than other playthroughs.
Are all curiosity wisps as friendly as Manfred?
Yes, indeed. But there is some danger if they become more sophisticated. There's the curiosity that leads one over a hill, and the curiosity that kindles a house fire.
Is that where demons come from?
Only one of their many origins, I'm afraid.
He said it. He said origins. He's referencing Dragon Age origin. No, anyway. That was very silly. Yeah. We already kind of know where demons come from. Demons are when a spirit, like demons are spirits, and it's just what we call them when they take on a form which is like hostile, effectively. And generally there'll be like a more pleasant emotion which then gets twisted. Oh, you're not...
Hey, Rook. Come to stare into the fire? I've heard that helps people think. Can't say I've had luck with it.
Okay, so she's got the curiosity that makes her stare into the fire. That's usually not a good sign. I thought she was speaking with Lucanus, but no, she was just standing by the fire by herself. Hey Davrin, how's things going? Are romance still on? Wait a second, does his still have the heart next to his name? Nope. Thumbs up. We have gone from heart to thumbs up.
Something wrong?
Got a message. A place called the Cauldron was attacked.
That's some sort of Grey Warden tavern?
It's a secret Warden readout. No idea what goes on there.
Then why are you involved?
Because whatever attacked it sounds like the Gloom Howler.
Ah, okay. What's your plan?
How do you want to handle this?
By ending it. What's left of the Wardens are still licking their wounds. So we handle this alone. Just go to the Cauldron and get the Griffins back. You have to promise to behave, boy. Listen to every word I say, stay out of trouble, don't do anything dumb, and don't eat any.
I think we get the point. What happened to he'll learn by doing? Sink or swim?
Yeah? But what if he sinks? I'm supposed to be the bodyguard. Keep that feathery butt safe.
Okay. He's ready, he needs to learn, or is okay to worry? Let's say it's okay to worry.
No shame in being worried. He grows on you.
Well, that, and he keeps the mice away.
Maybe that Turlum idea, that unity between Warden and Griffin, starts by having faith in each other.
Maybe. I suppose you were born for this sort of fight, boy. All talons and temper.
And a sharp tongue to remind you of it.
As long as he backs it up.
Okay, so we have another quest, so that'll be a main quest then, I'm assuming. Okay. And are we now clear? We are now clear of new things to do here. Right. And now we have 2 main quests. Oh, that's always worrying. I think next time we probably want to go to Tash's house for dinner. And probably Lucanus so we can clear out Treviso. That'd be my thought. Although there may be a chance to clear out Arlathan as well. On an unmarked quest. Because it was locked by like a white light, which usually means story blocked. But we don't have a new quest there. But maybe we'll get something in the future. Anyway. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you. Oh, wait. No. There was something else that we need to do that I forgot about entirely. You might be like, what could that be? What possible thing could you do? It's a chance for us to change the decor to Grey Warden. We, in recognition of the Grey Wardens, and as a no way to remember Wise Upped, we are now going to have the Grey Warden stuff on here. Let's see what this looks like outside. So, these buildings don't seem... Oh no, they are. We were putting up their banners and everything. Wow. Okay. Then out the front. Yep, lots of Warden stuff all around. Okay. Well, that's an interesting look. Okay, I think I prefer it as a design over the design for the Elven stuff. I think that it doesn't fit our character at all, but I think I prefer it as a design over the Elven stuff. Oh, do we have anything new here? Oh, wow, we do. Okay. So we have Through the Veil, 2 hands reaching through the veil, Skull Dragon Mount, and In Love and Life, a Navaran tribute to the enduring passion of those bound by love. Okay. Oh, and Fenharal's Mourning. Oh, wow. That must be forgetting all of the... Yeah, that must be forgetting all of the memories. So we had this one. This is all the memories. This one I think we had at the start anyway. I have no idea what Through the Veil is. 2 hands reaching through the veil? That's interesting. Maybe... I mean, those are the hands that come out of chests, so maybe it's something relating to that? Huh. Dragon Skull is defeat the Hall of Valor. And then Navaran tribute to the enduring passion of those bound by love. I mean, this must be because we got the romance stuff, right? Anyway, interesting. But yeah, as I was saying, I think the Warden stuff is a better design. I just don't think it fits the character. I think the Elven one was a little too cluttered, while this one, the clutter feels better designed. Anyway, this is where we're going to end the episode. Wild one. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.